Static on the way, make us all say whoa. The people up top push the people down low. Get